Good morning, boys and girls. Welcome to our new adventure. What adjective that starts with the letter M would I put in the blank in the following phrase? It's a blank Monday. Think about it for a moment. What adjective would work in that blank? Keeping in mind that an adjective is a word that describes the noun Monday. If you said marvelous, then you're correct. That's what I was thinking. It's a marvelous Monday. Please take out your writing word booklet, turn to the letter M, and write the word marvelous in one of the blank spaces. Adding a new word to our writing words booklet today. Marvelous. M-A-R-V-E-L-O-U-S. I'll give you a moment to do that. Please set aside your writing word booklet and get out pencil and blank paper. So we said today's Monday, a marvelous Monday. Remembering when we write the word Monday, any day of the week begins with a capital letter. In a moment, we're going to practice that. What's the month? The month is March. The date is the 23rd, and the year is 2020. Today is Monday, March 23rd, 2020. Please write the dates the two ways that you know how. One using digits, and remember, what's another word for digit? Another word for digit is number. And then write out the full date. It should look like this, 3/23/20. And then March, using an uppercase M, March 23rd, 2020. Use your nice handwriting and write the dates two ways on your paper, please. As you do your work today, keep in mind our formula for success that's been posted at the top of our whiteboard throughout the P2 year. Plan, do, review. Remember, the planning stage is the thinking stage. Think things through. Look over the directions carefully. Know what's expected. And then do the work and do your personal best. Then review it. Look it over. Make sure that you have filled in all blanks, especially on your Saxon math papers. It's easy to skip over a section. So always look it over. Look over your stories that you're writing. Do they meet all of the criteria? Did you have a good beginning and ending sentence? Did it make sense? And so on. So just a reminder, use this strategy, plan, do, review, as you do your work today. Typically on Monday, I would announce the classroom helpers for the week. We're going to revise that a bit. I would still like for everyone to act as a valet in your home. Our valet holds the door open as we go out to recess and go to specialty classes and so on. So be a valet in your home. Hold the door open for others. If your parents are bringing groceries and supplies in, help bring those into the home. Also, the most important is the germ patrol. Everyone needs to be on germ patrol this week and always, but especially right now with the coronavirus pandemic. Make sure you're washing your hands with soap and water. If you cough into the crease of your arm. If you need to blow your nose, make sure you dispose of the tissue and then use hand sanitizer or soap and water to wash your hands after blowing your nose. I'd like for us now to say our pledges together. So if you would please stand, and we're going to zero zoom in on the American flag. So salute, and please say the pledges. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. And now let's look at the Oklahoma flag. Salute. I salute the flag of the state of Oklahoma. Its symbols of peace unite all people. Excuse me. And now a little brain quest to wake up our brain this morning. Find the antonyms in this sentence. My clean pants got dirty. Keep in mind an antonym. Antonyms have opposite meanings. Synonyms have the same meaning or close to the same. So in the sentence, my clean pants got dirty, clean and dirty are the antonyms. How many groups of 5 are in the number 25? Think about it. How many groups of 5 does it take to make the group 25? The answer is 5. 5 groups of 5 equals 25. In what city can you see the Liberty Bell? That's Philadelphia. Which word means to work together? Is it operate or cooperate? Cooperate is the correct answer. How does camouflage help an animal? Think about that for a moment. How does camouflage help an animal? Remembering that camouflage allows an animal to blend into its surroundings. It helps an animal by helping it to hide from predators and to stay safe. Would you expect to find chopsticks in a Chinese, Mexican, or Italian restaurant? The answer is Chinese. You would use chopsticks to eat Chinese food. So on a normal Monday, you would have the following schedule for today. At this time, you'd go upstairs to Spanish class, then back to the P2 classroom for Kumon, then rotations of reading, Shirley grammar and spelling, Saxon math, then lunch, recess, reading enrichment, corrections, social studies, and then split groups for art and computers to end the school day. Senora still sent home a packet for continued learning in Spanish. Please follow her instructions. We will not be doing Kumon until further notice. Ms. Pullman sent instructions for reading. Please follow her directions. This is a time when you're at home. This is a time that you can do a lot of reading, and we're going to talk about that later. But break it up. Have different times throughout the day that you read. Mrs. Hovhanessian sent home spelling words and assignments. Please follow her directions. I sent home daily Saxon lessons. Please complete both sides of all Saxon worksheets. Continue to practice your flashcards. For social studies, please ask your parents to show you a video about the 7 continents. And get ready to write again. I'm going to give you a list of the 7 continents for you to write down, and I want you to start practicing these for a continent spelling test. I actually have a sheet with all 7. So if we can zoom in on this sheet a bit, go ahead and number your paper 1 through 7 the way you do for a spelling test. And it is your choice what order you put these in, but make sure you list all 7 continents. I'm going to give you a couple of minutes. Actually, I'm going to come back to that. I want you to study the spelling of the continents, and when you think you're ready, ask your parents to give you a spelling test over the 7 continents. Mrs. O'Neill Brown forwarded information to your parents listing good websites for you to explore. For art this week, there's not a specific assignment. Be creative and do what you enjoy. Drawing, painting, coloring, sidewalk chalk, building, designing. It's your choice. I'll show you, or actually, I don't have an example of that, but I suggest that if you don't know what to do, make a name poster for your work area. Write your name in nice big bubble letters and then color in the letters of your name and use this at your work area. You could even use your ruler to very lightly draw a line to make your letters just the same size. I'll bet many of you have a special place in your home where you do your homework, and maybe a cozy spot where you like to read. Well, this is my workspace, where I'll be spending many hours over the next several weeks communicating with you and your parents. And behind me is my reading chair. I also like to sometimes sit at the table and read, but mostly in this chair. I'm one of those readers who likes to read several books at a time. Currently, I'm reading this book, Think, Learn, and Succeed, which focuses on self-control and thinking. And those are 2 words you've heard from your P2 teachers a lot throughout the school year. Think and use your self-control in all that you do. Think, Learn, and Succeed is one of the books I'm reading now. Another, How Happiness Happens. Also about controlling one's thoughts and focusing on being grateful and happy for the things and the people we have in our lives. Third, this is a history book, The Roosevelts and the Royals, all about the relationship of the president and first lady and their relationship with the king and Queen of England. Also, just finished reading for our University School Teacher Book Club, The Courage to Teach. That, along with this book, The Growth Mindset Coach, these 2 books remind us that we accept challenges with grace and we develop the skills to grow and learn. I never dreamed that I would be teaching school virtually, even just a few weeks ago. Never thought this would be how I would be spending my Monday, March 23rd. But here we are, and we're going to work our way through this and continue your P2 learning. And that is all that I have for today. Remember to do your personal best. Be happy. Remember to smile. Do an experiment. Smile at a family member, and I'll bet you're going to receive a smile back. Meet these new challenges with excitement and confidence. This is what we're all doing right now. Mrs. Gates, Ms. Price, teachers, students, and parents. We're all meeting this new challenge of virtual learning with an attitude of I'll try and I'll do my best. And that's what we need from each of you, to try. Another phrase you have heard from your P2 teachers throughout the year is doing your personal best. That is still what your P2 teachers want from you. Do your personal best in this new world of virtual learning, and we'll also do our personal best as we learn together. Goodbye for now.